1,000 animals, and we are just so proud of these kids. I'm Corey Rose here with Kevin Auctioner, third-time rancher here in Colorado, and we are going to have so much fun.
We are going to have fun, and not only are we going to raise money for these young exhibitors who have brought some world-class livestock to the National Western Stock Show, but we're also raising money for the National Western Scholarship Trust, a fund that has raised over $6.8 million in scholarships over its lifetime since 1983. And of course, one other person that we have to thank this evening is BOK Financial. They're, of course, Corey, our sponsors for this evening. Thank you, and thanks so many of your sponsors. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Are you guys ready to get this night started?
You know,
oh yeah.
We've had some record-breaking cold temperatures in Colorado, but I feel a warm front moving in. Let's break some records for prices tonight, Corey.
Let's do it. And the man to help us do that, the man, the myth, the legend, the auctioneer, John Corey. 20 years he's been volunteering his time for this.
Thank you very much, Corey and Kevin, and we look for a great, great evening tonight. Before we get started, we'd like to send a big hello to Kathy Saban's not with us tonight. Everybody say, get well, Kathy. Come on. We miss you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a real treat. We're going to start the auction tonight with the Reserve Grand Champion Lamb. Are they coming in? It's exhibited by Carson Keller, 18 years old, of Piqua, Kansas now. The name of the lamb is Salinas, and he likes to continue his education. Now, last year, ladies and gentlemen, TKM Foundation, Sean McNicholas, named after the SS Group founder Kevin McNicholas, was established to focus on education needs of young people, preparing them to enter the workforce with character, ethics, and leadership. We'd like to ask Sean for the opening bid, and thank you for your great, great support.
Sean, how are we going to get this thing started tonight? We're going to get this thing started with some energy. And we would like to recognize all the hard work that goes behind Stock Show, from the chefs, the servers. Tonight, after this amazing event, there's going to be a night crew that comes in and cleans. Let's honor them. And tonight, honey, what do you think we should start it with?
I think we should start the bids at $10,000.
$10,000.
$10,000. Thank you, McNicholas family. Thank you so much. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. On the 10,000. And now 10,000 on the 15. $15,000 only 20. And now 20,000. 15. $20,000. Come on, now 5. Now 5. 25. And now $25,000 on the 25. $25,000. Your reserve champion lamb. A lot of lambs in the show. And now $25,000 here, but get 30. And now $30,000 deer, but about to get 30. Now 30, now 5, 35, and now 35,000 on them, 35, and now 30. All the way from Kansas, this young man came. Beautiful family. $35,000, and now 35 reserve champion, and now 35. Give me $32,500. 32.5. I just want to point out, last year the reserve champion brought $45,000, so we're a little short. So let's get going. Got 30 bid, 35, and now 35, 35. And can you help a little more, Sean? 35, 40, 35, and now $40,000 on 35, 40. Man, Lewis, come on, 40,000, and now $40,000, 40,000, sir, 40. Thank you. Now 5, and now 45, and now 45, 45. Are you done? $42,500, $41,000. Anybody? 41,000, 40, 41, 40 pound dead, 41 pound to buy him and die, 41,000 fair warning and die. Sold, $40,000, $40,000. DKM Foundation, McNicholas family, thank you. 40,000.
All right, we have Carson here, 18 years old, first time here to the National Western Stock Show. How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited. Second time making the sale, and it's really appreciative of me, of my family, and all the hard work they do and help me out.
Takes everyone coming together right now, yeah. What are you going to do with the money?
Most of it will probably go to technical school so I can be a lineman. And then next year, it'll be my last year showing, so someone will go back into livestock.
I love that. Do you want to say anything to your bidders tonight?
Thank you for supporting me, guys, always.
Kevin?
And here we have Sean. Sean, you guys are always such big supporters of this National Western Stock Show. What do you say to a young man like that who is taking the skills he learns in this project to move on to a vocational trade?
I got to meet him up in the club earlier this evening, and what an impressive young man. Very proud of him. We know all the hard work that goes into what they do and their belief in education, and that's what we believe as a family, too. We're super proud of you. What do you think, honey?
Beautiful lamb, is it? Beautiful lamb. Good job with the grooming. He or she looks amazing. So
Well, I'll tell you what, you're walking in your dad's footsteps. Well done. John, let's see what we can do with the champion.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. You betcha. Thank you so much, the Nicholas family, for buying the reserve champion lamb. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, introducing our grand champion. A grand champion lamb at the 118th National Western Stock Show. Entering the ring, ladies and gentlemen, in the steel ring is Kinley Pruitt from Elk City, Oklahoma. This is her second year showing here at the National Western. Her lamb's name is Kobe. Kinley likes to play basketball. She's in animal science. She wants to become a vet work and work in livestock and show livestock. So let's give a big welcome to our champion, Market Lamb at the National Western, ladies and gentlemen, Kinley Pruitt. Now, last year, APC Resources, Jeff Keller, a regional company specializing in land and natural resources, serving Jefferson County, Weld County, headquarters in Golden, Colorado. APC Resources, been dedicated and supporters of the National Western Junior Livestock Auction. Jeff Keller, what would the opening bid be? And thank you so much for your great, great support, sir.
You're welcome, John. The team at APC Resources is proud to start the bidding for the Grand Champion Lamb for 2024 at $15,000.
15,000.
Thank you, Jeff. Here we go. On a 15,000. And now 15,000 on them. 20. And now $20,000 on them. 15, 20. And now 5. Now 5. 30. 25. $30,000 here. 25, 30. Now 5. Now 35. 35. And now $35,000 on them. 35. And now 35 for your grand champion Market Lamb. 40. And now $40,000. 35. 40. $40,000. 35. 40. And now 35 your grand champion. And now 35. 40 all the way from Oklahoma. 45, and now 45, and now 45, and now 45,000 on them, 45, 45, come on now, 50, now $50,000, and now 45, and now 50. You folks on this side can help too, and now $50,000 at 45, 50. How about now 5, and now 50. What'd you get? 50, Troy? Thank you, Troy Applehans. 55, Matt Lewis, come on, 55, 52,500, $52,500, $51,000, $51,901. Are you done all through? And 51, 2, and now 2, 2 down, 2 down, 52. I can keep up. Let's go. 51, 52, 51,000 a bid, $2,000 on him. 2 down, 3, 53, $53,000, $53,000. Cammy, you want to bid? 53, 52, 3. That's good. 52, 3, 53,000. 53, 53, and I. 53. Sold, $52,000. 52,000. That goes to Jeff Keller, APC Resources. Jeff Keller, APC Resources, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, go ahead, Kevin. Great job. Thank you, Jeff.
All right, Kinley, congratulations. Very exciting. This is your second year here from Oklahoma. Tell us the background on Colby's name and how he got that name.
Well, when he was 2 months old, he choked himself out on the stand, and Colby Williams did mouth-to-mouth with him.
Saved his life.
Yes.
I love that story. How are you feeling tonight?
Nervous.
Me too, girl. This is my first time. I have some big boots to fill with Kathy Saban doing this for the last 20 years. What do you want to say to your buyers?
Just thank you for all your support and all you do for the National Western.
Incredible, Kevin.
And talk about some folks that do a lot for the National Western. The second year in a row they bought the Grand Champion Lamb. I don't know if you know, but Kinley is planning to go into vet school, and I'm guessing that $52,000 will go to a good cause. What do you have to say to her and all the other exhibitors this evening?
Well, congratulations and thanks for all the hard work that goes into this. And it's just an honor to support the youth and kids like Kinsley, and then the Scholarship Trust as well.
Thank you for all you do and continue to do for the youth in agriculture. We appreciate that. Give him a big round of applause. And we've got more champions to sell right after this. Stay with us.
The Reserve Grand Champion Catch-A-Calf is Reggie, shown by Garrett Schultz. Garrett, 17, is from Loomis, Nebraska. He's hoping to attend either college or Catholic seminary.
Getting away from it all is a lot harder than...
Here we go again, I'm away again, Pete shuffling again, text messages coming in, WYA, I'm on my way, ETA please, sorry that I'm late, sorry that I'm late, but you're gonna have to wait, gotta caffeinate, this ain't a debate, you're just gonna have to wait.
At Int Credit Union, our members are owners, so we're always looking out for your best interest.
That's great. Banking can be so stressful.
Not with our no strings checking. You get hassle-free, stress-free checking that pays dividends. No strings, no drama.
Wow. I guess I could have left my no drama llama at home.
See? I told you.
No drama for you or your llama.
Thanks, buddy.
Start banking like you own the place.
Over the river. Through the woods. Into the mountains we go. Enjoy Colorado in a new Chevy, Buick, or GMC from Johnson Auto Plaza. Let your next Colorado adventure begin at JohnsonChevyBuickGMC.com.
Dive into the world of Crystal, the groundbreaking Cirque du Soleil performance on ice. Crystal by Cirque du Soleil. From March 13th to March 17th at Ball Arena. Tickets at Cirque.
The Grand Champion Catch-A-Calf is Tyson, shown by Blair Sanchez. Blair, 16, is from Burns, Wyoming. She plans to major in radiology or animal science.
And welcome back to the Beef Palace, where we are auctioning off the best of the best in the junior livestock auction. We just met some of the Colorado royalty over here. Beautiful ladies who are so incredible. Helped out my son who did some mutton busting last week. It was super fun, so I appreciate you guys. Are you guys ready to keep going? John, take it away.
Thank you, Corey. Great job. Well, you betcha. We're ready for the Reserve Champion Hog, ladies and gentlemen. Here at the 118th National Western Stock Show, exhibited by Camlin Mason, age 12 years old, from Montgomery, Texas. Let's hear a big welcome for her. She hopes to finish her career, ladies and gentlemen, the Reserve Grand Champion now. She comes from a great line of showing family. Now, last year, Oxy opened the bid. This year, Oxy is one of the largest oil and natural gas production companies in Colorado, with employees from all the communities along Colorado Front Range. Oxy produces energy essential products to sustain and improve our planet. Oxy has purchased many champions here at the National Western, including the Reserve Champion last year for $75,000. We've got Connor Mining, I believe, with Oxy tonight to open the bid, Kevin.
You know, I like my bacon, but I like my heater even better, and we appreciate what you all do to keep us warm in winters like this. This is Jason 7 from Oxy. Jason, what are you going to start the bidding for tonight?
Yeah, on behalf of Occidental, we're honored to be here tonight supporting these future leaders. Agriculture is a key part of the Colorado story, and we're excited to kick off the bidding at $15,000.
15,000. Thank you, Oxy. Here we go. On a man, 15, 20, and now 20,000. On a man, 25, 30, $30,000, 5, 35, 40, 40, now 5, and now 45, $50,000, $50,000, and now 45, $50. Who's got to be at 45, $50, and now $50,000, 45, $50, got $50,000. I got 45, now 50, and now 50, and now $50,000. Got Matt Lewis at 45, $50,000. Steve, you're out. 45, 50. Steve Harrow, what do you say? 45, 50, 47, 5. Get 47, 5 for your Reserve Champion. A lot of hogs in the show. Come on now, 47, 5. Get 45, now $50,000. And now $50,000, $50,000, now 25, 52, 5, 52,500, $52,500, 52, 5, 25, 52, where'd JJ go? 52, 5, 52,500. $5,500. Matt's in the lead. Troy, you have to be 52.5 to reserve grand champion. 52.5. $52,500 all time. 52.5. Maybe brought 75 last year, but I don't know. 55. Give me 55,000 one time. 50, 55, 60. And now 60. Give me 60 one more time. And now $60,000. And now 60,000. And now 55. And now 60. One more time. 60 pounds better than 55. Anywhere in the house. Give me $60,000. Get 55. And then one more time. And now he's gonna do it. $60,000. 55. The whole world's watching you. 60,000. And now 55. But to give $60,000. Come on. 55, 75, and all down. 75. Sold. 55,000. Oxy buys again. Thank you. 55,000.
All right, Camlin, come on back here. You can't escape that quickly. I need you. 12-year-old Camlin here. This is her first time here with Titan. How are you feeling right now?
A little overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. I totally get it. That was big. All right, she has some sights on a big school right now, let me tell you. What do you plan to do with the money?
Towards college.
And which college is that?
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, yeah, that is big. Congratulations to you. Do you want to say something to your buyers?
Thank you so much.
Kevin.
I thought she was going to say Gig'em because Jason tells me he's from Texas. Jason, what do you have to say?
Just want to say congratulations. The dedication in raising that animal really showcases the heart and soul of the National Western Stock Show. Tonight is all about investment in our young leaders. Thank you, great job, and thanks for being an inspiration to us.
Great work. Thank you all for your continued support. We appreciate that investment. John.
All right, Kevin, thank you, and appreciate Oxy once again buying the reserve champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our grand champion here at the National Western, Gavin Strikeout. Where is Gavin at? 18 years old from Yukon, Oklahoma. Name of the animal is BB. We'll have to find out what that means. Here comes Gavin all the way from the great state of Oklahoma. He plans to attend community college. Let's give him a big, big hand. Good young man. He loves and enjoys showing here in Denver, Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, last year, our champion was bought by the Metro Chamber of Commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Maureen Tarrant, chair-elect of the Chamber, with us tonight to open the bid of the Grand Champion Hog. Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce, Colorado's largest business advocacy organization. The Denver Chamber of Commerce helped start the National Western 118 years ago. President and CEO J.J. Allman, sitting right over here, ladies and gentlemen. His team are here with us tonight to open the bid of the Grand Champion with the chair, Maureen Tarrant. And what would the opening bid be?
Maureen, what do you have to say?
First of all, what an incredible event this is. The Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce, with its over 1,000 members, is so proud to start the bidding at $20,000.
$20,000, John, on your
20,000. Thank you, Denver Metro Chamber. Comes here, 25, and now 25, and a number 25, 25, 30, and now 5, and now 35, 35, and a number $35,000 here. With a mind to get 30, come on, and a number 35, 40, now 5, and now 45, your grand champion, and now 45, and a number 45, 45, and a number 45, and now $45,000. I need some help. Come on, 45, and now 45, 45, and a number 40, 45, 50, and now $50,000 on the line, and a number 50, 55, 55, and now 55. Just keep it in no wage, JJ. 55, and now 55, 55, and a number 55, and a number 50, now 5, and now 55,000. 50 grand champion now. Come on, got to bring more than a reserve champion. $60,000, $60,000, $60,000 now. 60. I'm 55, I'm going to give $60,000, 60,000. Come on now, 5 and 5 and a number 5, and now 65,000, and now 65,000. Anybody give 62,500? $62,500. I'll take 62,500. Anybody? 62,500. I bet a number 25 and all down, 25. 62,509. Sold. $60,000. Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce. J.J. Allman and his crew.
All right, Gavin, congratulations. 18 years old from Oklahoma. Your fourth time here at the National Western. How you feeling?
I feel great. It's a pleasure to be here. I just want to say thank you to all the buyers. Without all you guys, none of this would be possible. Very, very appreciative for all you guys do for the National Western.
I read here something about BB. It says he is very lazy and gentle, and if you rub him anywhere, he will just flop over. Is that true?
That is true. If you anywhere from his belly to in between his back legs or in between his front legs, he'll flop over like a fat, lazy pig. So.
And there you have it. What do you want to say to your buyer?
I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate you guys, and this money here, it'll help me with my future projects and future endeavors. So thank you very much.
Congratulations, Kevin.
It's very clear these young people spend a lot of time with their animals, and you know what many of us say in this business? It's not about the animals we're raising, it's about the kids we're raising through the animals. You hear a young man like that talking, you know the future's in good hands. What do you have to say to all the exhibitors here at the National Western Stock Show?
Well, as the chair of the Metro Denver Chamber of Commerce, and representing all of our members, we're so proud to congratulate these kids, support them in their education. We know that the ag industry is so important to just our overall economy and future of this industry. So I'm an Okie. I'm from Oklahoma, so you made me proud. My whole family.
You found an Oklahoma gal. Thank you so much, Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce, and for all you do for supporting the National Western Stock Show. We appreciate that. And we've got two great champions left to sell in this broadcast, and we'll be back right after this.
The Reserve Grand Champion Market Goat is Chili, shown by Dayton Mortvet. Dayton 13 is from Linville, Iowa. He hopes to attend Iowa State and major in animal science.
Happy Take and Bake Tuesday! Every Tuesday at Papa Murphy's, you can get any large pizza for just $10.99, which makes Tuesday the best day to bring home all your favorites.
We might have too many favorites.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP on select 2024 GMC Sierra models. We are professional grade GMC.
Meet Fargo, the new virtual assistant from Wells Fargo. Fargo makes banking faster and easier.
Fargo, turn off my debit card.
Lets you pick up the tab, even if you forget your wallet.
I got this.
Fargo, send Kaz $145 with Zelle.
Smooth. Fargo puts important information at your fingertips.
Fargo, what did I spend on groceries this month?
Hey, Dad, can the guy stay for dinner?
No.
Want to see everything Fargo can do? You can with Wells Fargo.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Every Friday, get a large sausage, cheese, or pepperoni thin crust pizza for just $5. Papa Murphy's, change the way you pizza.
Champion Market Goat is Mile High, shown by Sadie Allen. Sadie, 14, is from Elk City, Oklahoma. She hopes to major in agriculture in college.
Welcome back to the National Western Stock Show Junior Livestock Auction. Now it is time for the Reserve Grand Champion Steer and the Grand Champion Steer. These kids have worked so hard to get to this point, and now we're going to raise some incredible money for them and their education. You guys ready? All right, John. My little girl raised her hand a second ago. We're telling her, keep it down.
Beautiful family over there, Corey, and they're wanting to bid now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Reserve Grand Champion here at the National Western. 118th National Western comes from Riverside, Iowa. Mason Chella, 14 years old. The name of the steer is Bear. And what a beautiful family and animal, ladies and gentlemen. He loves to show. He likes to help on his farm with his family. Mason, welcome to Denver. Last year, ladies and gentlemen, Trans-West Trucks, George Eisness and Barbara. The National Western could ask for more of a outstanding supporter than the Trans-West and George and Barbara. Automotive dealership, ladies and gentlemen, Rocky Mountain region, family owned for many, many years. Great supporters for over 30 years here at the National Western, buying many, many champions. Don't find anybody better than George and Barb Eisness, ladies and gentlemen. What would the opening bid be, George, for the reserve champion?
I believe they've bought 23 or 24 champions over the years. It's been incredible,
you're right.
John Corey.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Eisness, what would you like to start the bidding at tonight?
Well, number one, we're happy to be back. And the Trans-West companies and all of its employees would like to open the bid of the reserve champion steer at $50,000.
$50,000. Thank you, George and Barbara. Trans-West, here we go, 50. 50, give 250. All right, here we go, 50, 60. And now 60, 70,000 on the mount of number 70. And now 70,000 on the mount of number 80,000, 90,000, number 90, now 90, now $90,000, 100,000. And now 100,000, 100, get $100,000, Matt. Get 90 bid with Troy. I'll take 95. And now 95, 95 at a number $100,000 dear, 100 now 5, 105 at a number 105. $105,000 for your reserve grand champion. Yep, sir, all the way from Iowa. $105,000. $105,000. Anybody else? $105,000. Art Guttison, you want to give $105? Thank you for bidding on that steer. I appreciate it. $105,000. $100,000 to bid. $105,000 going once, twice, and I sold $100,000. Trans-West Trucks, George and Barb Eisness, $100,000 Trans-West.
All right, Mason, 14 years old from Iowa. Congratulations. I'm going to make my way slowly over there. How are you feeling right now?
Excited and nervous.
Excited and nervous, he says. I totally get it. So this is your second time here. Last year you were here. You showed him as well, right?
Yeah.
It was Prospect.
Yep.
And you did pretty good.
Yeah.
Placed third in the Prospect. What do you want to say to your buyers right now?
I want to thank all the buyers and all the people that put on the National Western, all the volunteers.
Love it. Kevin, congratulations.
You know what I was most impressed by, in an industry where only less than 1.7% of our population is in production agriculture, Mason tells us he wants to go back to the family farm in Iowa. George, how does it make you and Barbara feel supporting that dream?
Feels great. I met Mason earlier, and I tell you what, he's a spitting image of an Iowa farmer. He will be successful, and we're just happy that we can come out here and support not only the young kids, young men and women that work hard to get here, but also the scholarship fund that we were able to provide education for a lot of other individuals as well. So glad to be here, glad to support a wonderful group and a great thing for the National Western.
We thank your continued support. Nobody's more gracious to this stock show. Thank you so much, Trans-West Trucks.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Great job. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go for the grand champion here at the National Western of the 118th National Western Stock Show. Troy Ryman, age 13, Rehide, South Dakota, ladies and gentlemen. Rehide, South Dakota. Give him a hand. Name of the steer is Frosty. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is now the Ryman family, ladies and gentlemen, they donate the trophy, the traveling trophy, here at the National Western for Grand Champion, the Super Bowl of Champions, in honor of their father, Nick Ryman. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryman family, the widow Kristen and 2 children this year and their family, awarded the trophy to the Ryman son, Croy. Now give those family a great big hand in Nick Ryman's memory. But this is Troy, your winner of the National Western Stock Show. Now, last year, ladies and gentlemen, Ames Construction opened a bid on the Grand Champion steer. We have Doug Heisens with us tonight. Ames Construction has always been great big supporters of the National Western. A great company, ladies and gentlemen. They always give back to their community. Doug and his beautiful wife are out there tonight, and Doug's going to open the bid for the Grand Champion. Thank you, Doug, and thank you to Ames Construction and the whole family.
You all created a lot of excitement last year with a $200,000 champion steer. Doug, what would you like to start the bidding at this year?
On behalf of Butch Ames and Ames Construction, we're going to start it at $75,000.
$75,000, Mr. Corey.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say 105. Oh.
175.
175. No, we didn't. How many dollars here?
75,000.
75,000. Here we go. 75, and now $100 here. 75. We give 100,000 on them. 80,000. 90,000. 100,000. And now 110. 20. 30. And now 40. And now 40. 140,000 on them. 40. 130. 40. 50. $150,000. 150,000. Your grand champion, Roy Ryman. 150. 140. 50. 150. 60.
Newsmiles.com.
$70,000, $165,000, $165,000, 70, $170,000, $165 now 70, I'm in the number 70, $170,000 on the map. Let's come along now. We're going to give $70,000 y'all down on them and 170, 170, now 5, 175, 175. Yes, sir. Come on there, Doug. 175, 175, 80, 180. We're Rob Harcher out at $180,000, 175, $180,000, 175, 80. Are you done? 175, 80 all through, 180. Now 5, 185. $185,000. $185,000 on them. 85. 85. 85. 85. One more time and see what happens. 185. And now 85. And now 85. Yes, he said it. 185. 85. Now 90. 190, Rob. $190,000. 185. 90. 185. $90,000. $90,000. 185. 190 all through. All done. Give $190,000. $190,000 tonight. So $185,000. Ames Construction buys again. Doug Heischens, thank you.
Congratulations, Croy. 13 years old, by the way. It is his first time being here. So incredible. Congratulations. I know it takes a huge, huge effort from your whole family, clearly. How are you feeling right now?
Awesome.
He said, awesome. Yeah. What are you going to do with the money?
College.
What? College? What do you want to do there?
I don't know yet.
That's fine. You've got plenty of time to figure it out. Right here, I read something that he has incredible ear hair. You literally put that in my notes.
She did.
Mama did? Incredible ear hair. What do you know? What do you want to say to your buyers right now?
Thank you.
Kevin?
And we'll be and we'll be back right after this with more from the National Western Stock Show Sale of Champions.
Hanson's knows that your home is a place of comfort and protection. That's why our durable, energy-efficient, and weather-resistant windows, roofing, siding, and gutters, as well as our bathtubs and showers, are guaranteed. With over 30 years' experience and thousands of five-star reviews, we're your trusted home improvement expert. Get 70% off installation or enjoy no interest and no payments for 2 years.
Call 1-800-HANSONS. Get it done.
At Planet Fitness, you can get energy without the judgment.
Whoa. Hi, can you help me with this?
You don't know how to use it?
Not yet. This is better.
Join the judgment-free zone. Never intimidating, always free fitness training and equipment for every workout. Join today during the Big Fitness Energy Sale for 24 cents down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended through January 19th.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that's made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough.
Now, get low 1.9% financing for 72 months on a 2023 Built Ford Tough F-150.
It's the inventory clearance sale at Carpet Exchange. Huge savings on soft, luxurious carpet, just 98 cents a square foot. Beautiful, durable hardwood, $3.99. Quartz countertops, $45.99 installed. Area rugs half off. Special savings on Quartec flooring starting at $1.99 a square foot. Quartec waterproof, kid-proof, pet-proof flooring on sale now and get 24-month interest-free financing. At Carpet Exchange, your floor store. Hurry, sale ends soon.
With the buyer of the Grand Champion steer for the second year of the row, Doug Eichens from Ames. How does it feel to buy this animal?
A great feeling. This is a wonderful, wonderful night. I looked up where he's from in South Dakota. He's a town of 62. You can't beat that for a little town for a Grand Champion steer.
A great family. Corey, we've had a wonderful night tonight, raising lots of money for lots of great young people.
We have. Thank you so much to all of the bidders here. We've had an incredible night raising some amazing money. We are going to continue on for one more hour over on KTVD. And thank you again to everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you, Corey, and thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Doug.
Fresh off their first playoff win in 3 decades, Detroit is ready to rock the house.
In order for small businesses to thrive,
Carrier, turn to the experts.
We've got...
This is Colorado's most trusted news station. This is 9 News.
Does anybody actually work here?
I know you've been waiting, sir. We have the results of your EKG, but the doctor hasn't had a chance to look at them yet, but I'll check again.
Okay, thanks, but I think they need help. All right, stomach pain lady who's been in agony, by the way.
More tweet, age 13, Linville, Iowa. Linville, Iowa. Welcome him to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Dayton loves to do a lot of things at home and helps with the farm. And ladies and gentlemen, last year the winning bid was by the Northwestern Holding LLC. They bought the reserve champion last year. Remarkable support for over 18 years. The past, the holding company, American Steel Distributor Processing Manufacturing Company in Toledo, Ohio, has been a big part of the National Western. They love loyalty, creativity, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Finnegar last year opened a bid for the reserve grand champion. Where's David at tonight? There's David. $8,000. David, give David a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Northwestern Holdings, reserve champion buyer. $8,000. All right, here we go. On my bit number 10. And now 10,000 on my bit number 10,000. Now $15,000 down 15,000. 20. And now 20,000 on my bit number 15. 20. And now 20,000. Your reserve champion go to 20,000. And now 5. And now 25 at a number 25. $25,000 here. 30. And now $30,000 here. 25 but get 30. Now 30. Now $30,000. How about 75? 25. 75. And now 25. 26,000. And now 25 at a number $6,000 on 25. 26. I've got Troy at 25, 26,000, 27,000, $27,000, 27,000 on a man, but number 7,000, $26,000, 27, and now 7,000 on a man, but number 7,000, 27,000, $27,000 down here, but you get 27. Sold, $26,000, 26,000. Northwestern Holdings, ladies and gentlemen. Northwest Holdings buys it again. Thank you, David Finnegar. We appreciate that. Your reserve champion, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going with our grand champion, Sadie Ellen, 14 years old, Elk City, Oklahoma. Last year, Taylor Kilpatrick, president and CEO of Babson Farms, opened a bid. They run a 10,000-acre farm, 5 counties in north central Illinois. And they also raise corn and soybeans. Their history goes back 100 years, 5 generations of the Babson Farms. They also provide crop insurance, drainage systems in Illinois. Taylor Kilpatrick, what would the opening bid be for the grand champion market goat here at the National Western? $12,000. Here we go. 12,000 on them. 15,000, 20,000, $20,000 deer 5. And now 30. And now 30,000. And now 25. But again 30,000. 5. But 5. 35. 35. 30. Now 5. And now 35. $35,000 deer. What about to get 35,000. 32,500. 32,500 for your grand champion. 32,500. $32,500. 32,500 all down. 255. 32,500. Got Matt at 30,000, asking 32,500. Anybody else? 32,500. Sold him $30,000. 30,000. Northwestern Holdings. Thank you. Well, buyer number 65. 65.
And now we'll go ahead and introduce our reserve champion catch-a-calf, exhibited by Garrett Scholes, 17 years old from Loomis, Nebraska. And now, folks, for those of you that were with us in 2019, there was a young lady by the name of Megan Schroeder who had the reserve champion catch-a-calf. She donated some of her funds to a young man battling illness. And the coolest part about this entire program, to bring it full circle, that young man that she donated funds to is standing in the ring currently with the reserve champion catch-a-calf. He says his career goals are to do God's will for his life. His favorite thing to do in Denver is show calves on the hill. Mr. Corey, let's sell the reserve champion catch-a-calf.
Corrected champion goat to Babson Farms. Babson Farms bought the champion market goat. I made a mistake, ladies and gentlemen. It's Babson Farms that bought the grand champion. Give Babson Farms a big hand, if you would, please. Once again, congratulations, Garrett, on your reserve grand champion and what you've been through. And here we go. Let's start the bidding on the reserve grand champion catch-a-calf. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, the catch-a-calf program, that money's divvied out through all the catch-a-calves, the 40 catch-a-calves in the process. So this money just doesn't go to this young man. It is dispersed through all the catch-a-calf participants. Here we go. Right there. 10,000. 10,000 on them. 10,000 on them. 20,000. $20,000 deer, but about 30,000. 40,000. And now 40, 50. $50,000 on them. $50,000. And now 50. 50,000. And now 50,000 on them. 45. And now 45. 45. 45. 40. Got Matt and Lade at 40. Now 5. And now 45. 45. 45. 45,000. 42,500. $42,500. 42,500. Not 2,500. $41,000. Anybody at 41? Sold him 40,000. Matt Lewis's way, 40,000. Matt, could you find out where it goes, please?
Okay. Arthur Gutterson and the Gutterson Ranch are our buyers on that.
Thank you, Art.
Thank you, Phil.
Gutterson Ranches, thank you.
And now, friends, we're going to introduce the grand champion catch-a-calf. That is exhibited by 16-year-old Blair Sanchez of Burns, Wyoming. This is her first time in the National Western Auction. The animal's name is Tyson. This young lady's been involved in showing livestock for numerous years. Her aunt and her mom are big supporters of the livestock industry. This is a great young lady that has big, big goals going to college and being an All-American livestock judge when she gets to college. Congratulations, Blair Sanchez, on the grand champion catch-a-calf.
Here, your grand champion. $10,000 only. $20,000. $30,000, $40,000. $40,000. And now $40,000. Now $50,000. $45,000. $45,000. $40,000. $45,000. And now $45,000. $45,000. $45,000 here, Matt. We are at a 40, 45, 50. I'm at a number of $50,000. And now 50,000, 45 at a number of 50, 45, 75. And now 47.5, 45 at a number of 75 at a number of 75. $47,500. Now $50,000, 50,000. I'm at a number of $50,000, $50,000, 47.5, 50. And now 50, now 50, now 50, now $50,000, 50,000. Now 2.5, 52.5, 52,500, 52.5 at a number of 52.5. Now 5, and now 55,000 for your grand champion catch a calf. 55,000, Matt. 55,000, 60,000, $60,000. Now 5, 65. 65,000, 60 down 5 at a number of 5 at a number of 60, but now 5. What do you give 2.5? 62,500. Sold 60,000. Steve Harrell, 60,000.
That's the Roundup Rider Friends of Ketchikalf that buys that. Roundup Riders Friends of Ketchikalf. Thank you. And now let's move into lot 11. Excuse me, we have a few awards that we need to give out before we move into lot 11. So throughout the National Western Stock Show, we have what is called the Premier Exhibitor Contest. And so these young people that through each species show, if they make the sale, if they are sale qualifiers, they get the opportunity then to go through an interview process to vie for the Premier Exhibitor title. And so we're going to go through and introduce you to those champions here tonight. So we'd like to welcome in Peyton Rogers, Adam Miller, Cayman Cody, and Parker Shalla into the arena, please. These are our Market Beef Premier Exhibitors, and the senior grand champion goes to Peyton Rogers, 17-year-old from Savannah, Missouri. The senior reserve champion is 18-year-old Adam Miller of Gridley, Illinois. The junior grand champion is Cayman Cody of Tolar, Texas. And the junior reserve champion is Parker Shalla of Riverside, Iowa. Those are our junior market beef premier exhibitors. And now let's welcome in our junior market swine premier exhibitors. Coming into the ring now is Max Heimer, Cooper Doherty, Hamlin Mason, and Avery Mabry. Senior grand champion of our junior market swine premier exhibitors is Max Heimer of Taylor, Missouri. The senior reserve champion is Cooper Doherty, age 15, of Hollister, California. The junior grand champion is Camlin Mason of Montgomery, Texas. And the junior reserve champion is the 11-year-old Avery Mabry of Weatherford, Texas. Congratulations to our junior market swine premier exhibitors. And now we're going to welcome in our junior market goat premier exhibitors. And that is Colton Kephart and J.C. Falkstein. The senior grand champion is Colton Kephart, 16-year-old of Bargersville, Indiana. And reserve champion is J.C. Falkstein, 16-year-old of Oswego, Kansas. Congratulations to our Market Goat premier exhibitors. And now as we welcome in our Market Lamb premier exhibitors, Carson Keller, Dayton Moore Tweet, Macy Zerback, and Lane Allen. Our senior grand champion premier exhibitor is Carson Keller of Piqua, Kansas. Our senior reserve champion is Dayton Moore Tweet, 13-year-old of Linville, Iowa. The junior grand champion is Macy Zerback of Roseburg, Oregon. And the junior reserve champion is Lane Allen, the 10-year-old of Elk City, Oklahoma. Congratulations once again to all of our premier exhibitors here this evening, and we will continue with our sale. Let's welcome in lot 11. This will be Lila Kephart of Bargersville, Indiana, with her champion Whiteface Market Lamb.
Here we go. Here we go. $2,000 on him. $2,500 bid. $2,500. And now $2,500. $2,000 get $2,500. Y'all done $3,000. $3,500. And now $3,500. $4,000. $4,000. $3,500. $4. Now $4,000. And now $4,45. $4,500. And now $4,500. $4 to bid. $45 to buy. Got to be $45. $5,000 only. $555. And now $5,500. I have Troy at $5,000. $5,500. $5,500 all down. $5,500. $5,500. $5,000 to bid. $5,500. $6,000. And now $6,000. $5,500 to bid. $6,000. Now $5. And now $6,500. Now $6,500. And now $7,000 on them. $7,000. $7,000. Sold $6,500. $6,500. Hold the numbers high, please. $144. Thank you.
That is Alpine Civil Construction. Alpine Civil Instruction. Matt, thank you for coming to the sale. Now let's go to lot 12. Kobe Scroggins, Moore, Oklahoma is where he's from, with the champion heavyweight Market Lamb.
If they're on $2,000 on him, $2,025, $2,500, $25, $3,000, and now $3,000, $25 to get $3,000. Did we see that again? Let's do it again. Come on. There we go. 25 to get 3. Now 35, 35 to number 35. And that's just the way I would have done it. 3,500. And now $4,000. And now $4,045. $5,000 only 5 to get 555. And now 5,500. Number 55, 55, 55, 6. $6,000. 6,000. Troy has a bid. 55, $6,000. 6,000. 5,500 a bid. 6,000. Sold Troy 5,500. 5,500.
83 the buyer.
83.
And that is Ag Professionals. Ag Professionals, thank you very much. Let's go lot 13. Tommy Jansen of Wellsburg, Iowa, with the champion Berkshire Market Hog.
Here we go. $2,000. Here we get 25, 3, 35, $3,500, $4,000. And now $445, $45, to get 5,000 on him. 5,500, $55. And now $6,000. And now $6,000, 5,500 to bid 6. And now $6,000, 5,500 to bid $6,000. Who's got the bid? 55, 6, $6,000. Steve, you all right? 5,500 to bid 6,000. 6,000 all down to give 6,000. Sold 5,500. Sold them 5,500.
$228 the buyer, and that is
$228 the buyer.
228. We will find out who you are. We do not have you down in the book just yet, but we appreciate you for coming to the sale. Thank you very, very much. We're going to move to lot 14, Roxton Stone of Stanton, Texas, with the champion Chester Market Hog.
If they're on $2,000 only, $2,500, 3. And now $3,000, $2,500, $3,000 on them, $3,500, $4,000, $4,000. And now $4,000, $3,500, $4,45, $45, $4,500, $4,500, 4 to bid, $4,500, $45, $5,000, $5,500, and now $5,500, $5,500, $6,000, and now $6,000, now 5, and now $6,500, $6,500, down 5, down 5, down 5, down 5, and I sold them $6,000, Steve, $6,000. $121.
121. Big thank you to Elam International Management Incorporated. Thank you. As well, we want to recognize the buyer of our last lot, lot 13. That is Hutchison Western. We apologize for not having you in there, but thank you guys for your support of the National Western Stock Show. Let's welcome in lot 15, Aubrey Sturgeon of Rocky, Oklahoma, class-winning market steer.
Get there on them, 10, 5 pound honor. And now 5 pounds and 5 pound dollars. Go here, 5 pounds and $6,000. And now 7,000, 7 pound dollar, 7 pound pounds. Here we go, 8 pounds and $8 pound, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000 on them, 11 pounds, 12,000, 13,000 deer, but about to get 14. And now 14 pounds of dollar deer, but about to get 14, 14, 15. And now $15,000, 15,000 deer, but about to get 15, 15,000, 15,000, 14,500, 14,500, 14,500, 14,500, 14,500. Sold 14 pound dollar, $14,000, and the bidder number is 78. Buys it.
Big thank you to Hole in the Wall Ranch. We appreciate you for coming to the sale. We'd also like to give a big thank you to all of you joining us on Channel 20 here at the sale this evening. We appreciate you. For those of you at home on Channel 20, as we welcome in Lot 16, Parker Shalla of Riverside, Iowa, with a class-winning market steer.
Here we go. There's Parker. 10,000, $5,000 on it. 5,000, 5,000, 6,000. And now 7,000 on them. 7,000. There's Parker. $8,000, $8,000, 9,000. And now $9,000 on them. 9,000, 10,000, $10,000, 10. And now 11,000, 10 to bid, 11 to buy, 11,000 on them here, but about to get 11,000. And now 10,000, 10,500. And now 11. And now 11,000, 10,500, 11. Now 5, and now 11,500, 11,500, 11,500, 11,500, 12, and now $12,000, 11,500, 12, $12,000, 11,500, 12, 12, now 5, and now 12,500, 12,500, 12,500, 13,000, and now $13,000 on 12,500, but about to get 13, 13, sold them 12,500, 12,500, Rob Hart.
Yay, 228, Hutchison Western. Thank you. Hutchison Western buys. Now let's go to Lot 17. Lot 17, this is Carly Wheeler with the champion lightweight market goat out of Templeton, California.
Here we go, right there, $2,000 only, 2,000, 25, 3,000, 3, 35, and now 3,500, Troy right in front, 3,500, $4,000, 4,500, 5,000, and now 5,000, 4,500, 5, 5, 5, 55, $5,500, 6,000, and now $6,000, 5,500, 6, and now $6,000, 5,500 to bid, $6,000, $6,000, 5,500, 6, sold 5,500, sold them 5,500, Troy.
Big thank you to R. Stanton Dodge. R. Stanton Dodge, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
237.
237. Now let's welcome in Lot 18. This is Hazen Pruitt of Elk City, Oklahoma, with the champion lightweight market lamb.
We look at there on the here comes the Acrobat. Look at there, $2,000 there, but get 2,500, and now 2,500, down 3,000, 3, 3,500, 35, 4, 45, 5, at 5, 55, and now 5,500, down 55, 55, 5,500, now 6, $6,000, $6,000, 5,500 to bid, 6,000. Troy Appelhance has a bid, 55, $6,000, 6,000 on them to give 6, sold them 5,500. Troy 5,500. 185.
That's Alpine Bank. Alpine Bank purchases that one. Thank you.
Hey, my buddy, Alpine, thank you.
We appreciate you for coming to the sale. Let's welcome in Lot 19, Lane Allen of Elk City, Oklahoma, with the champion South Down Market Land.
Here we go. 2, and now $2,000 only, 2, 3, 2,500 to bid, 3,000, 3,500, 3,500, hands in, are you done? And now 3,500, 35, 35, 4, $4,000, 445, 45 to get 4,500, 45, 5, $5,000 only, 5,000, 555, and now 5,500, $5,500, 6,000, $6,000, 5,500 to bid, 6,000, now 6, now 5, and now 6,500, 6,500, down 5, now 5, down 5, 6,500. Sold them $6,000, 6,000. 223, 223.
That is Orr Land Company. Orr Land Company. Thank you, folks, very, very much. Now let's go to Lot 20. This is Rylan Kimball of Montrose, Colorado, with the champion Duroc Market Hog.
Here's a Colorado. Here we go. $2,000, $3,000 on 4, 5. And now $5,000 on 5 and a little more. 5, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. And now $8,000 on 10. $10,000, 8, 10. $10,000. 8, 9, $9,000 on 9, 10. 10,000, 11,000, 10, 11,000. And now $11,000 on a deer, but about 11,000, 11,000, 11,000, 11,000, 12. And now 12,000, 11, 12, 13. And now $13,000, $14,000. And now 14,000, now 15, 15. And now 16, $16,000 here, but about to get 16,000, 16,000. 16,000, 17, and now 17, 18, 18,000, 17 to bid, $18,000 on, number to get 18, to get 18, to get 18, to get 18. Sold $17,000. That Mr. Pete Coors. Stand up.
Pete Coors buys that one.
Mr. Pete Coors, please stand up. Let's give this gentleman a big hand. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Head of the Capitol campaign, ladies and gentlemen. You don't believe what this guy does. He does everything for us. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, let's go to lot 21. This is Alice Hawk of Muncie, Indiana, with the champion Hampshire Market Hog.
Here we go. I'm there. $2. Now $2,000 on 3,000. $3,000 4. Now $4,000 5,000. $5,000 4 to bid. 5. 4,500. Scott, you all right? Now 5. And now 5,000. 5,500. 55. 5,500. $5,500. 5,500. 5 pound. 5,500. 55. 6. And now $6,000. And now 6,000. 5,500 to bid, 6,000. Sold 5,500. Sold them 5,500. Troy Way. 114.
Big thank you to Kelsey Alexander. Kelsey Alexander buys. Here we go with Hadley Hendrickson of Farmland, Indiana, with a class-winning market steer, 1,299 pounder.
Hey, look at there on $5,000 here, but to give 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $10,000 deer, but I'm to get 10,000. And now $10,000 deer, but I'm to get 10, 10. $10,000 y'all done. 10, 11. And now 11,000. $11,000, 10, 11, 12. 13, 13, 13, 14. $14,000. $14,000. $14,000. Sure you're out. 14,000. 13,500. $13,500. $13,500, $13,500, and I sold them at your way. 13,000, 13,000. Is that Gutterson Ranches? Mark Gutterson and crew? Yes, thank you.
Gutterson Ranches, thank you. We do need, can we grab that buyer number from you one more time? 204, 204 the buyer, thank you. And let's go now to lot 23, Mason Grady of Grandview, Texas, with a class-winning crossbred market steer.
Get there on $5,000 only, $5, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. And now $9,000 on $9,000, 9, 10, 11,000. And now $11,000 here, 10, 11,000, 10, and 11,000. Come on, guys, here we go, $11,000. And now 10 to bid, 11,000, 10, 5, $10,500, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10,500. I've got you, Matt, at 10, 10, 5. $10,500, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5. Sold them, $10,000, sold them, 10, oh, 10, 5, 11, and now 11,000. I almost said sold, $11,000, 11,000, 10, 5, 11, 11,000, 11, now 5, and now 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, 11,000, $500, 11, 5. Sold them, $11,000, Matt, 11,000.
204 the buyer, Gutterson Ranches. Thank you, Gutterson Ranch. And we're going to welcome in now Colton Kephart of Bargersville, Indiana, with the reserve champion lightweight market goat.
Here you go. I'm at $1,000. There we go. 2, 3. I'm at $3,000. Only I'm at $4,000. I'm at $5,000. I'm at $5. And now $5,000. Only now $6,000. I'm at $6,000. And now $6,000. $5,500. $5,500. $5,500. $5,500. Gotta go. $5,500. $5,000 of it. $5,500. $5,500. Sold him $5,000. Matt sold him at $5,000. That is bidder number 75. Thank you.
Rick and Pam Rolfe. Rick and Pam Rolfe by thank you. Now let's go to lot 25, Tristan Solopek of Las Cruces, New Mexico, with the champion speckle face market.
If they're on $2,000, $3,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $5,000, and now $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $8,000, and now $9,000, but $9,000. Troy, you're out. $9,000, and now $9,000, $10,000, $10,000, $11,000, $11,000, and now $10 to bid 11, 12, and now $12,000, and now $12,000 on 11 to 12,000, 11, 12, 13, and now $13,000 down 13, 14, and now $14,000 there with a buy to get 14, $14,000, 14. 14 to bid, 14 to buy, sold him $13,000, 13,000.
91, the buyer, Wagner Equipment Company. Wagner Equipment, thank you, folks. Here's lot number 26 from Roseburg, Oregon, Macy Zerback with the reserve champion South Down Lamb.
$2,000 on them, I bet a number to 2, 3,000, I bet a number to 3, 4,000 on it here, 5,000, I bet a number to $5,000, 5,000 somebody, $5,000, 5,000 to bid, 4,000 on them, but about to get 4, and now 4 down, 4,000, I got 4, 5, at 5 at a number to 5, 5, 6, $6,000, $6,000, 5,500, 50, now 6,000, Troy, $6,000, 5,500 to bid, 6,000, 5, and now 6,500, and now $6,500 on them, $6,500, what about it? 6,500 all through, all down 6,500. Sold them, Troy, at 6,000. 3, number 30. Thank you, Troy.
And that's Bruce and Bev Wagner. Bruce and Bev Wagner, thank you. And now let's welcome in from Lenora, Texas, Kane Cooper with the champion land race Market Hog, back-to-back champion land races last year and this year.
Yep, there. I bet a number to $2,000, $3,000 on them. I bet a number to 3, 4. I bet a number to $5,000 on them. I 5 at 6,000. I bet a number to 6,007. And now 7,000, 8,000. I bet a number to $8,000, $8,000, 7,500. 7,500. You're right, Matt. 7,500. $7,500, 7,500. $7,500, 7,500. Sold them at your way at $7,000, 7,000. 1-1.
Big thank you to Oxy. Oxy buys that. Thank you. Now let's go to lot number 28, Cooper Doherty of Hollister, California, with the champion OPB Market Hog.
Fair on them, I'm at a number to 2, 3, I'm at a number to 3, 4, I'm at a 5, at 5, at a number to 5,000, and now $5,000, $6,000 on them, I'm at a number to 5,000, 5,500, I'm at a number to 55, and now 5,500, you all right? $5,500, $5,500, somebody, 5,500, $5,500 on them. We're on lot number 28. You got 4? Now 5, $5,000, 4,500. Come on, $4,500, 5. And now you said yes. $5,000, thank you. 4,500 a bid, 5,000. And now 5, I didn't see you, apologize, Mike. 4,500 a bid, $5,000, 5,000 all down to number 5. Sold them, 4,500, marked 4,500. 446.
That is buyer 46, U.S. Bank buys that. U.S. Bank buys the champion OPB Hog. Now let's go to lot number 29, Sadie Wynn of Newcastle, Oklahoma, class-winning market steer.
Hey, now I'm at a number to 5, 6. Now 7,000 on. I'm at a number to 7,000. I'm at a number to 6 to bid. 7,000. I'm at a 8,000. I'm at a number to 8,800. $8,000. $8,000. Somebody, come on. I'm at a 9. I'm at a number to 9,000. Got you now 10. I'm at a number to 10,000. 11. I'm at a number to 11,000. And now 10 to bid. 11,000. 10,500. $10,500. Big steer and a big young lice lady right here. 10,500. 10,500. 10,000. I'm with Matt Lewis. 10,500. 10,500 at a number to 10,500. 10,500. 10,500. Sold them at your way at $10,000. 10,000. Number 3. Thank
The
you.
Sirloin Society buys. Thank you. Here's lot number 30. This is Jet James of Van Alstyne, Texas, with a class-winning market steer. We'd also, before he comes in, once again, big thank you to all of you watching at home on Channel 20. We appreciate your support from your house.
Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 4 down, 5, 5 down, $6,000. And now 7,000. Come on, Randy. 7,000, 8,000, 8,000 on 9,000, $10,000, 9, 10. And now 10,000, $10,000, 9, 10. And now 10,000. Give me 10,000. Now 11. And now 11,000. 10 to bid 11,000. She's in now. 10, 11. And now 11,000. 10 to bid 11,000. 10, 5. And now 10, 5. 10,500. 10,500. 10, 5. And now 11,000. And now $11,000. 11, 5. 11, 5. 11, 5. Sold them. Your way, Troy. $11,000. 11,000. Number 10. Thank you.
Thank you to Diane Bartlett. Thank you very much, Diane Bartlett buys. Now we have J.C. Falkstein, lot number 31 of Oswego, Kansas, with the champion middleweight market go.
Get there, go, 2, 3, 3, 4, $4,000, and now 5,000, $5,000, 5, now 5,000, 4, 4,500, 4,500, $4,500, 45, 45. Anybody else? Now 5, and now 5,000, $5,000, 45, 5. What do you think? 5. Scott, did you get 5? 45, 5. You got to be 5,000, $5,000, $5,000, 45, 5. Now 5,500, $5,500, 5,500, 5,500. Sold them. Your way, Matt, at $5,000. 129.
Thank you very much to Bob Kaufman of Greenberg Drawing. There we go. Once again, Bob Kaufman, thank you very much. Here, let's go to lot 32, Cali High of Sterling, Oklahoma, with the reserve champion lightweight market lamb.
$2,000 on 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 5,000, 4,500, 5,000, 5,500, $5,500, 5,500, 5,500, now 5,500, but to get 5,000, 55, 6, now 5, now 6,500, 7,000, $7,000, 7,500, 7,500, 8,000, $8,000, but 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, 85, 8,500, 8,500, 85, 85, 8,500. 8,500. Sold them. $8,000, Matt. $8,000. Denver Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, J.J. Ahmet.
Appreciate it, guys. Denver Chamber of Commerce. So now let's go to lot 33. This is Luke Thomas of Elk City, Oklahoma, reserve champion whiteface lamb.
Get there, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5,000 on them, 5, and now $6,000 on them, 5 down, 6,000, 5,500, 5,500, 5,500. Somebody, 55. Who said yes? 5,500. 5,500. Scott, you're right at 5, and now 55. Scott Schumann has the bid. $5,500, $5,500, $5,500, 5,500. Yes? 6,000. Now $6,000. $6,000. Now 6,500. $6,500. 65. Sold them. $6,000. 197.
And a big thank you goes to Blue Peak. Blue Peak buys. Thank you. And now we've got Carlina Tannen of Franktown, Colorado, with the champion Poland.
Yeah, baby. Here we go. 5,000 on them. 5,000, $6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10. And now $10,000 on them. 10,000. Come on. 11,000. 10 to bid. 11,000. And now 11,000. 12. But $12,000. 11, 12. $12,000. And now 12,000. 11, 12,000. 11, 12. Franktown, Colorado. 12,000. 12,000. $12,000. 11 bid. 12. Who's got the bid? 11, 12, $12,000. Every hand should be up in the air. 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, 11,500, 11, 5, now 12. Now 12. Now 13. 13,000. 12, 14,000. 14, 15. $15,000. $15,000 mounted number to 15. 14 to bid. 15. All through, all done. 15. Sold them. $14,000 to bidder number. What's the number, Steve, please? 151.
And that's Stevenson Automotive. Kent Stevenson with Stevenson Automotive. Thank you once again. Let's go to lot 35. Avery Mabry of Weatherford, Texas, champion Spotted Hog.
Yep, number to $2,000, $3,000 on a number to 3, 4. Now $4,000 on a number to $4,000, $5,000 number to $5,000. Now $5,000 for the bid, $5,000 number to 5, $4,500, $4,500, $45 to get 45, 5, 55, and now $5,500, and now $5,500, and now $5,500. Got Troy at 5, $6,000. 6,000, sir. Got 55 bid asking $6,000. 5,500 to bid, 6,000. 6,000. Sold them. 5,500. 5,500.
125. Big thank you to Osage Initiatives. Osage Initiatives. Thank you. Now let's welcome in lot 36. This is Jake King. Guess where he's from? Cope, Colorado, with a class-winning market steer.
Jake King, here we go. 5,000 on the number 10,000, number 11,000, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, $16,000, 16,000. How about 15? $15,000. Colorado, come on, 15, 14 to bid, 15, 16, 16,000, $16,000. Now 17, 17,000, 18 on the number of 18, 18,000, Troy. 17 to bid, 18 on 17, 18. All the way from Cope, Colorado, $18,000, 17 to bid, 18. Are you done? 17,500, $17,500, 17,500. Sold them, $17,000, 17,000.
Roland, I know you're here somewhere.
It was very uplifting and very hopeful.
They want you around, but you also want to be around for them.
That was very important, especially coming from someone that's in the LGBTQ plus community. I could feel their intention. I could feel that they wanted to help me. Just call and give it a chance. It would definitely help you.
Hola, we're Law Firm. ¿Cómo le puedo ayudar?
Since 1977, we've been proud to serve Colorado's Latino community after a work or auto injury.
Sin importar de su estado o su ocupación, estamos aquí para darles servicios legales después de que se haya lesionado en un accidente de auto o laboral.
Remember, all members of the Colorado community are entitled to quality legal services. If you've been injured, don't delay. Call the Wilhite Law Firm for a free consultation today.
This is the year you're going to get your best night's sleep. At American Furniture Warehouse, you can find the right mattress to fit your needs now. At every AFW location, we have thousands of mattresses in stock and ready to go home with you today. And we have everything else you need to create your dream bedroom, from beds and dressers to nightstands and lamps. And you won't be up all night worrying about how much money you've spent. American Furniture Warehouse is here to help you save money and sleep better. Shop in-stock mattresses at any AFW location or at afw.com.
When I was your age, we never had anything like this.
What, Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi that works all over the house, even the basement.
The basement? So I can finally throw that party and invite Shannon Barnes.
Dreams do come true when you get started with Xfinity Internet for $30 a month for 2 years with no annual contract.
Maybe we'll even get married one day.
I wonder what I'll be doing.
Probably still living here with Mom and Dad.
Fast, reliable speeds right where you need them. That's wall-to-wall Wi-Fi on the Xfinity 10G network.
That is J.E. Dunn. J.E. Dunn buys. Thank you to John Moore with J.E. Dunn. Now here's lot 39, Reagan Rogers of Savannah, Missouri, with the reserve champion blackface middleweight.
$3,000 on 2, 3, $3,000 on 2, 3, and now 4, $4,000, $5,000, $5,000 for 6, $6,000, $6,000, $5,500, $5,500, $6,000, $6,000, $5,500 to bid, $6,000, $5,500 to bid, $6,000, $6,000, $6,000, sold them at your way, $5,500.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that's made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough.
Now, get low 1.9% financing for 72 months on a 2023 Built Ford Tough F-150.
You're the people who make junk disappear?
We brought a whole truckload of magic.
When I heard it got junk, I love you.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
From out of nowhere, a semi-truck hit me. Our vehicle flew 150 feet, and I was seriously injured. And I knew I had to call Frank Azar. Frank Azar got me $370,000.
You need our truck accident team immediately on your case.
If you overdraw your account, Wells Fargo gives you an extra day grace period to avoid the overdraft fee. What if everything came with a grace period, like accidentally parking where you shouldn't?
Hey, what about this one? Nah, that one gets an extra day. Somebody got lucky.
Like having an extra day grace period? When it comes to overdrafts, you can with Wells Fargo.
Over the river, through the woods, into the mountains we go. Enjoy Colorado in a new Chevy, Buick, or GMC from Johnson Auto Plaza. Let your next Colorado adventure begin at JohnsonChevyBuickGMC.com.
Incorporated Transwest Trucks, thank you. Lot 42, let's welcome in Anna Frankie of Covington, Oklahoma, with the champion lightweight crossbred market hog.
Here we go. Here we go. 2, 3, 3, 4, $4,000. And now $3,500, 4, 45, 5, $5,000, $5,000, 5, and now 5,000, 45 at 5, 55, and now $5,500, $5,500, $5,500, all done, $5,500. Sold them at your way at $5,000, 5,000. 180.
Ensel Phelps buys 180. Thank you. Now we're going to welcome in another Nebraska kid. Here's Cade Stratman of West Point, Nebraska. Class-winning market steer is what he's bringing in.
Nebraska, here we go. $10,000 on him. $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000. Matt right in front. 10, and now 10. Second row. $10,000, $10,000 on it, 9, 10, and now 10,000 on it, 9, 10,000, $9,500. $9,500 on a steer. Now 10, and now $10,000. 10,000. Randy, what are we going to do? $10,000. 95, but to give 10, and now 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Got Troy at 9,500. 10, 5, now 10, 5, 10, 5, 11, $11,000, $11,000 on him at 11,000, 11,000, 10, 5 at 11,000, now 11,000, sold him at $10,500.
Dear all-wheel drive, let's show the road what we've got. Snowy streets, we're coming for you. Icy grip, we're holding tight. Wintry mix, meh. Safety's the name of our game. Yours, Toyota all-wheel drive sedans.
Toyota has 22 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, more than any other brand. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
At American Furniture Warehouse, you don't have to overpay for your mattress. Memory foam is an amazing advancement in sleep technology, but it's not complicated. We've developed a top-quality healthcare memory foam mattress for a fraction of the price you would pay elsewhere. Don't pay thousands for memory foam mattresses when you can get the same quality mattress for hundreds. We sell over 1,000 mattresses each day thanks to our everyday low prices. Don't lose sleep dealing with high mattress prices. Come to American Furniture Warehouse or visit us online at afw.com.
There are many trucks on the road that are designed to get around federal weight regulations. When you get hit by one of these trucks, it can be just as bad as getting slammed by a big semi. So when you're hit by a truck, any kind of truck, call me, the Strong Arm.
You're the people who make junk disappear?
We brought a whole truckload of magic.
When I heard I got junk, I love you.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Over the river, through the woods, into the mountains we go. Enjoy Colorado in a new Chevy, Buick, or GMC from Johnson Auto Plaza. Let your next Colorado adventure begin at JohnsonChevyBuickGMC.com.
That's the Lady Lambs Combine. Lady Lambs, thank you. Here's lot 46, KNU of Texaco, New Mexico.
2,500, 3,000, 3,500, 3,500. Simon, can you turn me up a little bit? 3,500, 3,500, 35, 4,000, 3,500, 4, and now 4,000, 3,500, 4, 45, 45, again, 4, 45, 5,000, and now 555, 5,500, 5,500, $5,500, 5,500, 55, 55, again, 5,500. $6,000, and now 6,000, now 5, and now 6,500, 6,500. Sold them at $6,000. 117.
That's 117. Oxy's our buyer once again. Thank you. Now let's go to lot 47. Ella Weisinger, there we go, of Fort Madison, Iowa, champion middleweight crossbred market hog.
$2,000, $3,000 only, $2 to bid, 3, 4, $4,000, and now 4,000, 3 to bid, 4,000 only, $4, 4, 3,500, 3,500, 4, 45, 5, and now 5,500, $5,500, 5,500, 55, 6, $6,000, 5,500 to bid, 6, 5,500 to bid, 6,000, 6,000. Sold them your way, Scott, at 5,500. 125.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that's made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough.
Now, get low 1.9% financing for 72 months on a 2023 Built Ford Tough F-150.
Look, Mom, I found one.
Oh, yeah, you did, but we need an ATM from our bank, unless you want to spend a small fortune in fees.
No, thank you. Banking with us means more fee-free ATMs than the 2 largest U.S. banks combined.
Well, that would be convenient, but there is no BMO here.
You can just call us BMO. And there is now. You know what else is convenient? Mobile banking that makes it easy to track your goals and manage your money.
Get out of town.
But we just got here.
When a bank helps you get and stay ahead, that's the BMO effect.
BMO. My son found out that I was smoking, and he said, "What are you doing?" Quit smoking, okay? Okay. When I called Quitline, my whole life changed. It was like someone threw me out. A life raft. It's wonderful. Please call Quitline. It's given me my son back. I am proud of my mom.
At Wells Fargo, direct deposits come up to 2 days early with early payday. What if everything came 2 days early?
Have a good weekend, Mary.
All right now. Have a good weekend.
But it's Wednesday.
See you Monday.
Am I missing something?
It's the weekend, baby. See you later.
Like getting things 2 days early? When it comes to payday, you can with Wells Fargo.
What are you doing this weekend?
Got 9 bid. Who said yes? 9,500. Get 9 to bid. 9,500. 9,500 on 9 bid. 9,500. I don't think we sold a steer under 10,000. I sure don't want to.
And he's a champion showman this week.
And a champion showman. Who wants to give 10,000? Let's go it real quick. 10,000. Got 9 bid asking 10. Sir, you want to give another 1,000 and raise your bid 1,000 and make it 10,000? What do you think? Yes, thank you. Give that man a hand. Sold it to him. $10,000. God bless you. What's your number, sir? 10,000.
39 buys. Big thank you to Five Rivers Cattle Feeding. Five Rivers Cattle Feeding. We appreciate it. Good job, young man. And now let's go to lot 50. Hey, next time you see Garrett, give him a bunch of guff for me, okay? Garrett Barton, you just give him a bunch of guff, okay? All right, here is lot 50, Morgan Will of Weota, Iowa, second place, crossbred steer.
Here we go. On him, $5,000 on him to give 6,000. Now $7,000 on him. $7,000. 6 here. Now 7, 8, and now 9. $9,000 here. But about to get 9,000. But 8,000, 9,000. $9,000. 8 to bid. 9,000. 9 to get 9, 10. 10. 9,500. Somebody. $9,500. 9 to bid. 9,500. Randy, I've got you at 9,500. 9 to bid. $9,500. 9,500. 9,000. 9,500. Are you done? $9,500. 9,500. Sold them at your way at $9,000. 9,000. Number 3. Number 3.
Number 3. That's the Sirloin Society. Thank you. Sirloin Society buys. Here's lot number 51. We're going to move back into the sheet. This is Dayton Mortweet of Linville, Iowa.
Get there. $3,000 on him. $335. Now 4,000 on him. $4,000. 35. 4. And now $4,000. 35. $4,000. 35. $4,000. 45. And now 4,500. 4,500. 5,000. 550. 500. 5,500. 5,500 on them. 5,500. 5,500. Sold them $5,000. 5,000.
That's Brian and Carrie Duffy. Brian and Carrie Duffy buy. Thank you. Here's lot number 52. Jack Tom.
Over the river. Through the woods, into the mountains we go.
$5,000 here, but get 5,000. 45, 5, 55, and now 5,500. $5,500. 5,500. $5,500. $5,500. Y'all done? 5,500. Sold them $5,000. 5,000.
And that is the Mile High Station. Mile High Station buys. Buyer number 70, 7-0. As we now move into lot 53, Rory Wilbanks of Los Animas, Colorado.
Here we go. 2,000 on him. 3,000. Now 4,000. 5,000. 6,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. Now $10,000 but 10, 11,000, 10 to bid, 11,000. Now 12, $12,000, $12,000. Now 12,000. 11 bid, 12, 11,500, 11,500, 11,500, $12, 12,000, 12,500, $12,500, 13,000, 14,000. 13,500, 13,500, 13,500, 13,500. Sold them $13,000.
Are we doing both 230 and 40? 230. That is Valley's Arapahoe Park Racetrack and the Colorado General Assembly. Thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. Now let's welcome in lot 54, Maxheimer of Taylor, Missouri, reserve champion Hampshire Hog.
Yeah, $2,000 on him. I bet it 2, 3. I bet it 3,000. I bet it 3,500. I bet it 4,000, 45. And now $5,000, 5,000, 555, $5,500, $5,500, $5,500, $5,500, $5,500. Got 5,000 bid, asking 5,500. You say yes? Sold them 5,000, Troy, 5,000. 185.
Alpine Bank. Alpine Bank, thank you for your purchase. Now we're going to go to lot 55. This is Tyson Johnson in Denver. He's from Colorado.
Monte Vista, Colorado. Here we go. On the $10,000, $11,000, and now $11,000 on the $10 to bid, $11,000, $12,000, come on, $11,000, and now $10 to bid, $12,000, $13,000, and now $13,000, $12,000 on the $13,000, all done, 13, Colorado, come alive, 14, 14,000, now 15, 15,000, yes, you get 15, boys, 15,000, yes, now 16. Now 16, 15, 16, 17, 17, 17, 18, 18,000, $19,000, 19,000, 18 to bid, 19, 19, 19. Brody and Parker, your people are out at 19,000, you know. Get 18 bid, 19,000 on them, 19. Sold them $18,000. Say it again.
That's 151. Big thank you to Stevenson Automotive. He strikes again. Thank you, Kent Stevenson. Now let's go to lot 56. Tanner Foose of Elmwood, Illinois. And he's bringing us in a second place crossbred market steer, 1,319 pounds.
Here we go, Tanner. $5,000 on them. 5, 6, 7, and now 8. $8,000. $8,000 on them. 8 to get 8, 10. 10,000 on them. 9,000 on them. 8, 9,000. $9,000. 8, 9. Randy, you want to give 9,000? 8,000. 9,000 on here, but about to get 9,000. 8,500. $8,500. 8,500. Hey now, we got a steer in the ring. 8,500. 8,000 to bid, $8,500, 8,500. Get 8,000 bid. Randy, you want to help? Yes or no? Got to go. $8,500. Boy, that's a big steer. Big buyback. 8,500. 8,000. 8,500. If you're done, I'm going to sell him. 8,500. 8,000. 8,500. 8,500. 85. 8,500. Sold him where I'm at. $8,000. 8,000.
204 the buyer. 204. And that is Gunderson Ranch. Again, I'm going to have that number memorized by the end of this. Appreciate you guys for coming. Big thank you once again to you folks watching on Channel 20. We thank you for your support as we move into lot 57. Anara Schroyer of DeGraff, Ohio, class-winning blackface market land.
2,000 only, 2, 3, 2,500 a bid, 3,000 on them, 3,500, 35, and now $4,000, 35, 4,000, 35, 4, and now $4,000, 35, 4, $4,000, 35, 4, 3,500 a bid, 4,000, 35, 4,000, 45, and now 4,500, 45, 5,000, 5,000, and now 5,500, and now 5,500, 55, 55, 5,500, 5,500, sold them 5,000.
$33 and $34. So 33 is Carla and Pat Grant. And 34 is Sess Grant and Kurt Smits. Thank you guys very much. That's 33 and 34 by. We appreciate it. As we move now to lot 58, this is Hayden Bryant of Ashland, Ohio, class-winning blackface market land.
Here, $2,000 deer, but get 2,500, 25, and then $3,000 deer, but about to get 3. Now 35, and now 3,500, 4, and now $4,000, and now 3,500 to bid, 4,000. Who's got to bid? 35, 4, $4,000, 3,500 to bid, 4, 3,500 to bid, 4,000, 4, now 45, and now 4,500, now 5, and now $5,000, $5,000, $5,000, 45 to get 5. Sold them 45. Sold them 4,500. What's that number, please?
Need your buyer number, please. 235. 235, the buyer. And that is Hammer Rodriguez, Ostrander, and Prescott PC. I really hope I got that close to right, but we appreciate your support nonetheless. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You bid on about 100 animals tonight.
Yes, thank you very much. And now let's go to lot 59. This is Levi Mock of Franktown, Colorado, Reserve Land Race.
5,000 on the 5,000, 6,000, let's go, 7, 8,000, 8,000 on the 8,000 on the 8,000, 7 bid, 8,000, 7, 8, $8,000, say now 9, $9,000, 9,000, 8,500, $8,500, 85, 8,500, 8,500, $8,500. Anybody at 8,000, Colorado from Franktown, now 9,000, 9,000, now 9,500, now 10, $10,000, 10,000 please, now 10, 5. 10, 5, 11, $11,000, 11,000, 11, 5, 12, $12,000, 12,000. I got Steve at 11, 5 asking 12,000, 11, 5, $12,000. Sold him $11,500.
That's Stevenson Automotive, buyer 151. Thank you. Now let's go to lot 60. This is Dallas Martinez of Center, Texas, reserve champion Yorkshire Market Hog.
$2,000 here, but give 2, 3, 2,500, $3,000, and now 35, 4, and now 4, 45, and now 4 to bid. 30. I got 3,500 with Troy. Need 4,000. Now 4,500, 4,500, 4,500, 45. Now 5, now 5, 55, 55, 6, $6,000, 6,000, 5,500 to bid, 6,000. Now 6,500. $6,500, 6,500. Sold them 6,000, Rob.
71 the buyer. Big thank you to CEI Constructors Incorporated. CEI Constructors, thank you. As we go to 61, this is Macy Jacobson of Osceola, Iowa, second place crossbred market steer.
If they're on the amount of $5,000 here, but to give $6,000, 7,000, 8,000, pay to get 8,000, 9,000, 8,000 on about 9,000, 8,500, 85 to give 8,500, 8,500, 8,500, and now 85. Sir, I'll take your bid. Thank you. Now 9. Now 9,000. $9,000, Matt. 9,000. 85 to bid. 9,000. We got Rob Hart at 8,500 asking $9,000. 9,000. Somebody 85 to buy to get 9,000. $9,000, 85. 9. Little short here. Need 9,000. Somebody 85. 9. 85 to buy to get 9,000. On about 9,000. 9,000. Sold them 8,500.
228 the buyer. 228. That is Hutchison Western. Hutchison Western. They strike again. Thank you. Now we're going to go to lot 62. This is a really, really good young man, Clayton Harwood of Geyser, Montana, second place crossbred market steer.
If they're $5,000 on them, I'm going to give 6,000, 7,000, and now 7,000, $8,000, 8,000 on 9,000 on them, 9,000, 8 to bid, 9,000, 8,500, 8,500, 85 to give 85, 85, 8,000, 8,500. Rob, you got to be 8,500. 8,500, 8,500, 8,500, 8,500. Matt Lewis has the bid. 8,500. Now 9,000. $9,000. 85 to buy to get 9,000 on about 9,000. 85 at 9,000 on about 9. Matt, what do you say? 9,000. 9,000. Nice young $9,000. 85 at 9. 85 at 9,000. 85 at a number 9 to get 85 at a number $9,000. 9,000. Sold them 8,500. 8,500.
Buyer 3. And I'm going to have that one memorized too. The Sirloin Society. Thank you very much, Sirloin Society buys. As we move to lot 63, Delaney Moore of Canute, Oklahoma, class-winning market lamb.
$2,000 here, but you get 2, 3, $3,000 here, but you get 25, 3, now 3,500, 3,500, $3,500. Anybody at 3,500? Now $4,000, $4,000, 35, 4, but 4,000, 35 at a number to 4, and now $4,000, 35. Who's got the bid? 35, 4. Now 45, 45, Scott, 4,500. Now 5,000, $5,000, $5,000, 45 to get 5,000. Sold them 4,500, Scott.
61.
61, thank you.
Johnston Family Farms. Johnston Family Farms. Daryl Johnston, thank you. Now we're going to move to lot 64. Emma Woods of Gustine, California, with a second place crossbred market lamb.
2,000 on him, out at number 2, 2,500 to bid, $3,000 here, but if I had to get 3, and now 3,000, and now 3,500, now $4,000, 4,000, $4,000, 35 at 4,000, and now 3,500 to bid, $4,000 on 35 to get 4. Anybody else? Now 4,500, 45, now 5. $5,000, $5,500, $5,500, $5,500, now $5,500. Sold them. Your way, Rob, at $5,000. And the number, please.
$7,900. And that is Marty and Wes Sigelke. Thank you. Marty and Wes Sigelke. Appreciate it. Or Siegelke. Siegelke. Thank you. Now let's go to lot 65. Bradshaw Bunt of Ringwood, Oklahoma. Reserve champion spot market hog.
He took it there on number 2,500 to bid, 3,000 on him, number 3, now 35, here 35, 4 now 45, 4,500, $4,500, 4,505 at $5,000, and now 5,000, 4,500 to bid 5, all right, 5,000, and now 5,000, 4,500 to bid $5,000, now 5,500, $5,500, 5,500, get 5,000 bid, 5,500, 5,500, 5,500, sold him, your Rob, $5,000, Rob Hart.
210, the buyer. Hellman and Associates Incorporated. Thank you very much, Hellman and Associates Incorporated. As we move now to lot 66, Alex Nielsen of Albert Lee, Minnesota, reserve champion Chester hog.
Get there, I'm at a number to 2,500 to bid, $3,000 on him. I'm at a number to 3,003, down 3,500, 35 at a number to 35, and now 3,500. I'm at a number to 3 to bid, 3,500, 35 at a number to 35, 4, and now $4,000, 45, 45 at a number to 45, 4,500, 4,500, 4,500, 45 at a dollar, 4,500. Sold them at your way at 4,000.
Buyer 4, the Ham Hawks Combine. Ham Hawks Combine, thank you. And here's lot 67, Hannah Seaver of Redwood Valley, California, class-winning market lamb.
2,000, 2,500, 25 to get 25, $3,000 only. I'm at a number to 3, and now 3,000, 23, 35, 4, 4,000, 45, 45 at a number to 45, and now 5, $5,000, $5,000, 5,000, 45, 5, and now 5,000, 45 to get $5,000, $5,000, 45 at a number to 5, 5,000, 55, and now 5,500, 55 at a number to 5,500, 5,500. Sold them 5,000.
Buyer 1. Big thank you to the Silver Spur Club. Silver Spur Club, thank you. Here's lot 68. This is Brylan Bryant of Ashland, Ohio, second place crossbred market lamb.
Yeah, 2,000 on him, at a number to 2, 2,500, $3,000 here, but to get 3, now 3,500, 35, and now 4, $4,000, 35 at a number to 4, 4 now $4,000, 35 at a number to 4, 45, and now 4,500, 45, 5 at $5,000 here, but to get 5,000, and now 5,500, 55 at a number to 55. Steve, you're out, 5,500. Rob, you're out, 5,500, 5,500, 5,500. Sold them, Troy, your way, 5,000.
28 buys 2-8. That's Transwest Trucks Incorporated. Transwest strikes again. George and Barbara Eidsness, thank you, folks. As we move now to lot 69, Sutton Straka of Yukon, Oklahoma, reserve champion Duroc hog.
If there 2,000 on them, I'm at a number to 2, 3, I'm at a number to 3,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, and now 4,000, 35 at a number to 4, 45, 45 at a number to 45, 5, $5,000, and now 5,000, 5,500, 55 at a number to 5,500, and now 5,500, now $6,000 here, but to give 6,000, 5,500 a bid, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, sold them 5,500, 5,500.
Oh, and 36. Oh, 34, 35, and 36. So 34 is Sess Grant and Kurt Smits. You're good. 35 is Noel Grant. And 36 is Susan Grant Raymond. Thank you for all of those. We really, really appreciate it. As we go to lot 70, here's Bryson Bowling of Marshall, Oklahoma, reserve champion, OPB.
You get $2,000 only, man, but a bit of 2,500, a bit 3, now 3,500, 35, and a bit of 35, and now 3,500, 4, $4,000, 35, and a bit of 4, 40,000, 4,500, and now 4,500, 45, and a get 45, 45, 4,500, $4,000, 4,505, and now $5,000, 555, and now 5,500, 55, and a bit of 5,500, 5,500, 5,500, 5,500. Sold them $5,000, 5,000. 53, 53.
53 is APC Resources. They as well strike again. Thank you, APC Resources. Jeff Keller, we appreciate you coming to the sale. Here's lot 71, Taylor Jeffrey of McCallie, Texas. Second place, crossbred steer.
Get there, I'm at a number of $5,000 only. I'm at a number of 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 8,500, 8,500, 8,500, 8,500, 8,500, 8,500, a number of 8,500, 8,500. Come on, 8,500, big steer, big leg. Come on, I'm at a number of 8,500. Get 8,000 bid, 8,500. Can you hear me? 8,500, 8,000 on a day. We are now 9,000 on a 9,000, 9,000, 9,000, 85. But about to get $9,000 on a 9,000. Matt, to get 9. Got Troy at 85 asking $9,000. Get 9,000, 85. But about to get 9,000 out of a 9,000, 9,000. Sold them 8,500.
91 the buyer. That's Wagner Equipment Company. Wagner Equipment Company. As we go to lot 72, Kelton Arthur of Stillwater, Oklahoma, second place crossbred steer. And actually, this young man's mom is the Secretary of Ag in Oklahoma as well. So that's a neat deal and a good young man.
Look at there on the number of $5,000 only, number of 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 75, 8,000, 8,500, 8,500, 8,500, 8,500, 8,500, 8,000, 8,500, 8,500. Anybody else at 8,500? What do you think, Randy? 8,500. There's now 9,000. $9,000, 85 at 9, and now 9,000, 85 at number 9, 9,000, 85 at 9, 9,000, 85 at number 9,000, 9,000. Sold them 8,500.
Buyer one, that's the Silver Spur Club. Silver Spur Club, appreciate it. As we now move into lot 73, this is Mackenzie Brule of Haywarden, Iowa, second place, crossbred market lamb.
Yeah, look at there on the number of 2,500, 3, and now 3,000, 3,500, 35 at number. There's the trampoline lady, 35, 4, and now $4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,500, 45 at a number of 45, 5, 4. Matt, right there to your right. Now 5,000, now 5,000, 45 to get 5, and now $5,000, 5,000, now 5,500. $5,500, 5,500, 5,500, 5,500. Sold them 5,000.
228 the buyer, and that once again is Hutchison Western. Keep wanting to say HW, but Hutchison Western. Thank you. As we go to lot 74, and I have a feeling he's going to have a cheering squad too. Braden Bowers of Belmont, Wisconsin, second place market lamb.
Get there, 25 to get $3,000 only, man, at a number of 35 at a number of 4,000 on a man of 35 at a number of $4,000. Get 35, 4, but 4,000, 35 at a number of 4, 45, and now 45, 45. Steve, where you at? 4,500, 45 to get 45, 4,500, and now 4,500. I'm at a number of 4 to bed, 45. Now, you get 45, boys? 4,500. Got 4,000, 4,500. Rob, I got you or Steve at 4. I need 45. Let there be no mistake. Did you get 45? Now 5,000. Nope, you didn't get it. Well, I need to kind of know. Okay, sold them 4,000, Steve. 4,000 right up here. 1, 2, 4.
That's Heckendorf Ranches. Heckendorf Ranches, thank you. Lot 75, here's Brooklyn Webster of Lindsay, Oklahoma, class-winning lightweight market hog.
Here we go. 2 Oklahoma, 2,000, 2,500. 2,500 a bid, 3,000 on them, 3,000. I get 2,500 a bid, 3,300, 3,500, 4,000. And now 4,000 on a 3,500, 4,000 on a 35, and I get 4,000. And now 3,500 a bid, 4,000. Now 4,500, 4,500, 45,500. And now 5,000 on 5,000, 45, and I get 5,500, 55. And now 5,500, 5,500 on 5,500. 5,500, 5,500, 5,500. Sold them $5,000. Thank you.
87 the buyer, and that is Orchid Insurance Group. Thank you guys, Orchid Insurance Group. Here's lot number 76, Mason Albus of Morton, Texas. Class-winning middleweight crossbred market hog.
$2,000, 2,500 to bid, 3, and now $3,000 deer, but get 3,000, 2,500 to 3, 3,500, 3,500, 3,500, 3 to bid, 35, 4, and now $4,000, 3,500 to 4, $4,000, 3,500 to 4, and now $4,000, 3,500 to 4. Anybody else at 4? Got you at 35, now 4. Yes, now 45, now 45, Scott, 4,500, now 5,000. Now $5,500, $5,500, $5,500. Sold them $5,000, and the bidder number is number 4. Okay.
And a big thank you to the Ham Hocks Combine. The Ham Hocks Combine, thank you.
I don't know if you can see on this side what's going on over here, folks, but we got 2 young ringmen on this side. Brody Barnes and Parker Tribbett. They're my grandsons. They're catching bids on this side. They're helping Mike and Scott out, and we appreciate all the help. But there we go. Thank you, boys.
How cool is that? Here's lot 77. This is Kenzie Neve of Albany, Texas. Neve, did I say that right, young lady? All right, good talk. Lot 77, Kenzie Neve, Albany, Texas.
5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, and now 8,000, 9,000 on them, 9,000 on them, 9,000, 8 down, 9, 85, and 9,000, now 9, and now $9,000, now $9,000, now 9,500, and now $9,500, 9,500, 9,000, 9,500, 9,500, 9,500, 9,500, 9,000, 9,500. Sold them $9,000, 9,000.
204 the buyer. That is the Gutterson Ranch. Gutterson Ranch, thank you. And we need woken up a little bit here. This is lot 78, Trace Johnson of Monta Vista, Colorado. Bringing in a second place market steer.
7,000 on them, 8,000 Colorado, come on, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, and now 13,000, 14,000, $15,000, 16, and now 16,000, 15 is a bid, $16,000, $16,000, 15 a bid, 6. Troy, Rob, I put you in at 15, 16, 17, 17,000, $18,000, $18,000. 19, and now 20, and now $20,000. Colorado, 20, 20, now 1, and now 21, 22, $22,000, 21, 25, there we go, 26,000, 25, and get 26,000. Kent Stevens, that's a perfect deal. Thank you, buddy. 25, 26,000. Yes or no? Sold them $25,000.
And that is Stevenson Automotive. Kent Stevenson, thank you. 151, the buyer, 151. Now this is lot 79, Sadie Allen of Elk City, Oklahoma. Once again back in the ring tonight. Also had the reserve champion or the champion market.
They're on them, 2, 3, 2,500 a bid, 3,000 on him, number 3, and now 3,000, 3,500, number 3, $4,000 on him, number 4,000, and now 3,500 a bid, 4,000, 3,500 number 4, $4,000 on a 3,500 number 4, and now 4,000 on a 3,500 number 4, $4,000 on a 35, 4, 35. 4, are you done? $4,000. Sold 3,500. Sold them 3,500.
Buyer 2. And that is the Lady Lambs Combine. Lady Lambs Combine. Thank you. Lot 80 is coming in now. Isaac Thompson of Lebanon, Indiana, second place. Second place crossbred market lamb.
Here we go, $2,000 only, man, $2,500 a bid, $3,000, now $3,500, $3,500, $3,500, 30 to bid, $3,500, help if you can, $3,500, $3,500, $4,000, 4, now 45, and now 45, and now 4,500, 4,500 a bid, 4,500 to buy them all, down to 4,500. Sold them, Troy, away at $4,000.
28, the buyer, 28. Haven't seen that one for a bit. That is Transwest Trucks Incorporated. Of course, George and Barbara, thank you. Let's go to lot 81. This is Egan Peterson of Rock Rapids, Iowa, with a class-winning heavyweight crossbred hog.
25, $3,000, 35, $4,000 here, but about to get 4,000, 35, and a 45, and now 4,500, 45, and another 4,500, 4,000 bid, 4,500, and now 4,500, down to 45. You get 45? Now 5, and now 5,000, $5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 45, and now 5,500, and now 5,500, 55, and another 5,500, 55, 6, $6,000, 6,000, 5,500 a bid, 6,000, 5,500 a bid, 6,000, sold them 5,500.
94, the buyer, 94. 94. That's McMeyer. McMeyer, thank you folks for coming to the sale. Glad to see you're excited. We're excited for you as we bring in lot 82. This is Brindley Coryell of Burlington, Colorado.
Get there on amount of $3,000 here, but get $4,000 on amount of 35, 4, 5,000, and now 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, and now 10,000, 11,000, 11, 12,000, 13, and now 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18,000 on amount of 19, 19, 18 to bid, 19,000 here, but get 19, 19, 18,000, 19, now 20, 20, now 1, now 21, Steve, 21,000, $21,000, 20, 21,000, everybody go down, everybody get 21, sold them $20,000, 20,000.
Buyer 5, and that is Growing Minds 4-H FFA Combine, as well as 40, and that. Yep, 5 and 40. And that's the Colorado General Assembly. Thank you, guys. And now we're going to introduce a good young man and a good family here. Lot 83, Cash Pratt of Pueblo, Colorado.
Pueblo, $10,000 on them, $15,000, everybody get $11,000, $12,000 here, but about to get $13,000. Pueblo, Colorado, $13,000, 12, 13, 13,000, Steve, 13, and now 13 on them, 13, 14, and now 14,000, now 15, $15,000, 14 to bid, 15, 16, and now 16,000 on them, 15 to bid, 16, $16,000. Did you get 16, Steve? I couldn't tell. 15 to bid, 16,000. Troy Appelhans has the bid, 16, 15, yeah, 17, and now 17,000, 18, and now 18, 18, 17, $18,000, gotta go, 18,000, sold $17,000, Troy.
91, is that what you said, Troy? 91, the buyer. Oh, and that's Wagner Equipment Company. Wagner Equipment, thank you. Let's go to lot 84. Adam Miller of Gridley, Illinois, with a third-place market steer.
Yeah, bet you. Illinois, $5,000 only, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 here, but about to get $8,000, $7,500, $8,000, $8,000, 75, $8,000, $8,000, and now $8,000 Randy, $8,000 here, but about to get $8,000, $7,500, but $8,000, $8,000. Mike, I've got you at $7,500, asking $8,000. Now $8,500.
Last time
for this one, $8,500. Thank you for watching it. $8,500. $8,500. Now $9,000. Now $9,500. $9,500. $9,500. Sold $9,000, Matt. That's the silver.
224, sorry. 224 and 15. 15 is the University Club short table, and we will figure out who 224 is. We're having an issue with our computer here, but we will find that out as we welcome in lot 85. This is Anna Vetter of Bennett, Colorado. $3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 151 the buyer. That is Stevenson Automotive. They strike again. Thank you. Here's lot 86, Addison Zerback of Roseburg, Oregon.
If there, 225, 3,000, 35, 35, 4,000, 4,000, 35, and 4, and now 4,000, 35, 4, 4,000, 4,500, 5,000. I'm way up on top at 45. Yes, sir. Now 5,000. $5,000. 45, 5. 45, and I get 5,000. Sold them 4,500.
196 the buyer. Big thank you to Luke Simpson. Thank you to Luke Simpson for buying Addison sheep. Here's lot 87, Reese Mabry of Weatherford, Texas.
Yep, there, 2. Now 2,503. And now 35, 4. $4,000. 4,000 on 4. Now 45. 45, 5. $5,000. $5,000. 4,500 a bid. 5. $5,000. 45 to get 5,000. 5,000. Sold them 4,500. 253.
253 the buyer.
253.
That's Brian Simmons. Brian Simmons buys. Thank you. And now here's lot 88. This is Jackson Walker, and if you folks came to buy an animal of a Colorado kid, this is your last opportunity, and this is also his last National Western. Get in to help yourselves here, Hudson, Colorado.
$2,000, $3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, and now 8,000 on 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, $12,000, and now 12,000, 13,000 on 14, 15, 17, now 17, 16, 17, and now 17,000, 18,000, 17 to bid, $18,000, y'all down 17,500, 17,500. Sold them $17,000, 17 Oxy.
Oxy buys, Oxy. 117, 117. As we welcome in lot 89, here's Swayze Harlan of Wellman, Texas. Bringing in her 1,343-pound steer.
Here we go. $5,000 on him. 6,000, 7,000. Who wants up to $8,000? 7,500, 8,000, 75, 885, 85, 8,500, 8,500 on him at 8,000, 8,500, 8,500, 8,500, $9,000 but 9,000, 9,000, 9,000, 9,500, and now 9,500, 9,000 but 9,500, $9,500, 9,500, at 9 of it, $9,500, 9,500. Sold him at $9,000, 9,000.
Buyer 1, Silver Spur Club. Silver Spur Club, thank you. And now last one on the page. Oh, whoops. Excuse me. Now we're to lot 91. Nope, we're 90. We're 90. My apologies. This is Reagan Rogers of Savannah, Missouri.
Savannah, Missouri. Here we go. $6,000 on $8,000, $7,000, $8,000, $7,500, $8,000, $8,000, $8,000, $8,500, $9,000, and now $9,500, $10,000, and now $10,000, $9,500 to get $10,000, $10,000, $95, $10,500, and now $10,500, $10,500, $10,000 a bid, $500 to get $10,500, $10,500, $10,500, $10,500, sold them, $10,000.
Thank you. 57. Thank you to Carrie and Okay, 238 and 57. 57 is Carrie and Casey Tynan, and 238 is Melissa Osborne. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we're to lot 91. This is Graham Newsom of Olton, Texas.
2,000 there, but a good 2,500 a bid, 3,000 on a man, 3,000, 3,500, 35, 4,000 there, but a good 4,000 on a 35, but a number 4,000 on a 35, but a number 45, 4,500, $4,500. 4 to bid, 4,500, now 4, now 45, now 45, to get 4,500. Sold them, $4,000, 4,000. 28, 28.
28. And that is Trans-West Trucks Incorporated. Trans-West Trucks Incorporated. And now help me welcome in lot number 92. This is Ava Schroyer of DeGraff, Ohio.
Ohio, 2,500 a bid. Here we go. On a number 3,000. On a number 3,500. 3,500. 3,500. Now 4,000. 4 now 45. And now 4,500. 5. And now 5,000. $5,000. 5,000. You get 5, Troy. 5,500. 6,000. $6,000. 5,500 a bid. 6,000. 5,500 a bid. 6,000. All number to give 6. Sold them at your way at 5,500.
221, the buyer. DRH Consulting, thank you. DRH Consulting. And 5, which is the Growing Minds Combine, thank you. And now let's go to lot number 93, Kira Noble of Crockett, Texas.
Here we go. Here we go. $5,000. Here we give $6,000. $7,000. $8,000. $8,000. $9,000. $9,000. $8,500. Now $9,000. But $8,500. We give 9 up and 85 with Nard. $8,500. We give $9,000. Randy, you're out at 9. $8,500. But $9,000 on it. But $9,000. $8,500. With a buy to get $9,000. $9,000. You know what? There's not many steers left. Just so you know. We okay at 8,500, Art? 8,500? Yep, now $9,000. 8,500 to give 9,000. 8,500 to 9,000. 9, Randy, give 9,000. Sold them 8,500. 8,500. Art Gutterson Ranches, 8,500.
Gutterson Ranches, thank you very, very much. And now let's go to lot number 94. 204 is the buyer on that. Then lot number 94, this is Kimber Lambert of Midland, Texas, bringing in her 1,448-pound steer.
Here we go, $5,000 on him, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $7,500, $8,000, $8,000, come on, $8,500, $8,500, $85,900, $9,000 on it, $9,000, $9,500, $95, and now $9,500, $9,500, get 9, Steve's in the lead, $9,500, $10,000, $9,500 to give 10, and now $10,000, $9,500, $10,000, $10,000, $95 to give 10, all through, all day, but 10. Sold them 9,500, 9,500.
Silver Spur Club, buyer 1. Silver Spur Club, buyer 1. Thank you. As we move now, we've only got a couple lots left. Here's lot number 95, Coulter winner of Lubbock, Texas.
Here we go. Here comes Coulter. 25 to get 3,000, now 35, 4,000, 4,000 on a 35 to get 4, and now 4,000 on a 35, 45, 45, 45, 5 at 5,000, and now 5,000, $5,000, 5,500, 5,500, 5,500, Brody, Parker, you're out. You got to be 50. Now $6,000. 6,000. Now 6,500. 6,500. $6,500. Boys are doing a good job. 6,500. $6,500. Got to go. 6,500. Sold them. $6,000. 185.
185. Alpine Bank, thank you. And here's lot number 96. 3 lots remaining. Reese Huffaker of Hale Center, Texas. Second place, middleweight market hog.
$2,000 deer, but I get 2,500 to bid 3,000, but a number 3,500 for. And now 4,500, I get 4, now 4,500, 45, bid $5,000 deer, but I get 5. And now 5,000, 5,500, 50. I'm sorry. Okay, 55, now 6, and now $6,000, 6,000, 5,500 to bid, 6,000, 55, 6, now 5, and now 6,500, $6,500, 6,500, $6,500, are you done? 6,500, sold, $6,000, Parker and Brody, what's your buyer number?
86.
86.
Which is Jessica and Rick Kusel.
And number 4.
Number 4 is the Ham Hocks Combine. Thank you.
Good job, boys. Yes.
And there are 2 steers remaining. Here's lot number 97. This is Cutter Prince of West Point, Nebraska, with his 3rd place crossbred steer.
If they're on a number of 8,500, here we go. $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, but 7,000, and now 8,000 on a number of 7,500, number of 75, 8,000, 8,500, 85, Matt, you got to be 85. Now 9,000, 9,500, 9,500, 9,500, but 9,500. Now 10. Now 10,5, Steve. 10,500, 10,500, 10,500, number 10,500, number 10,500, 10,500, 11,000. 11 now 5, 11,500, $11,500, 11,500, 11,500, number 11,500, number 11,500, 11,500. Sold them, $11,000, Troy, 11,000. Is that Dave Salge?
It'll go on 85. RBC Wealth Management, thank you to Dave and Leslie Soggy. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave Soggy. Thank you so much.
And this is the last lot of 2024. Here is Peyton Rogers of Savannah, Missouri.
If they're on a number of $5,000 deer, but he gets 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 8,500, 8,500, 85, 9,000, 85, number of 9, $9,000, 85 at 9,000, 85 at $9,000, 85 at number of 9,000, now 9,500, 95 at number of 95, and now 9,500, 10, and now $10,000, 95 at give 10, 10, 95 at a number of $10,000, $10,000, 95 at a number of 10, and now $10,000, 95 at a buy, we give 10,000, anybody else? At 10,000, 10,000, now 10,500, 10,500, 10,500, 11, $11,000, 11,000, 10,500 is a bid, 11,000, all down to the number 11,000, 11,000, sold them, 10,500 to bidder number 1, to bidder number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody. Firstly, I want to thank Jen, Boca, Jennifer back here. The rest are over here on this side. And Kobe right here. The ring guys, please give the ring guys a